Take one.
Hi guys, my name is Casey, and today we're going to be talking about something very serious, something that is important. Today, I want to talk about something very dear to my heart, something that I can't live without. This takes up 90% of my closet, and this is something that is so endearing to me, and something that can be endearing to you, and something that we can just make it better in our lives. Okay, let me address myself. Got a lot of points to talk here. What I'm going to talk to you guys about today is thrifting. If you ain't thrifting, what is you doing? I got some points on my little computer here. We're going to talk about thrifting and get you in check. It's cheap, it's sustainable, and it's the best thing that you honestly can do. So, let's get into the video. Okay, step one is you need to find a good thrift store. With me, I was going to like Goodwill and all, and they weren't really the best things, and I wasn't really finding anything. And then I was like, people are lying, this thrift store thing isn't going to work and all this stuff, but it works. You have to find a good thrift store because that's obviously like where you're going to get the clothes from. When you do find a good thrift store, find out one of those days if they have deals, because I'll walk into a thrift store on like a Wednesday when they have like 50% off most things, and I'll end up getting everything for like $20. Yes, I said $20. The next thing you gotta do is rack up some money, because if you ain't got dollar bills, how you finna get some clothes? I would say at the most to bring $20, $30. It's your first time, so you don't want to bring too much, and you don't even need that much. So when you go into a thrift store, you can be broke. If you have a good $20, $30, you'll be fine. Prior to going to a thrift store, do not have an initial thought. You can be like, oh my god, I'm gonna find these like cheetah print pants, and I'm gonna find like a little side bag, because you ain't gonna find it. And that's on what?
I'm not.
Oh my god. Do not have an initial thought.
Park that big man truck.
Because you will not find it. If I think I might want something, I'm not going to make that my main goal, because when you're looking through the clothes and all, you're only going to be focused on that. That's all you're going to be focused on. So you need to make sure that you have an open mind, so that way when you're looking through all the clothes, if you see something else, you're like, oh my god, I wasn't even looking for this, but this is the best thing ever. Okay, so now you go into the store, you're like, okay, I'm ready, I got my money up, I'm ready to just take on the world. Now, when you go to the thrift store, do not dress up. Dressing up is probably the thing that's going to mess you up the most. Dressing up is you're doing too much. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, they're like trendy, so they must know what they're doing. So when you're looking through the racks and you're going this way, looking at all the stuff over here, someone's gonna try to get in front of you and look at the stuff before you see them. Or when you're putting stuff in your cart, someone's gonna be like, swoop. You don't want no swiper, no swipers. Swiper, no swipe, no swiper, no swipings. You don't want no swiper, no swipings. So when you dress in rags. Don't. When I go, I wear basketball shorts sometimes with like a regular like just tee that I have like that I sleep in or whatever. I make it look like I have nothing. I make it look like I have like no sense style whatsoever. And that happened to me one time. I was looking through the racks, and then someone tried to get in front of me, right in front of me, and look through the stuff before I looked through them, because I have better stuff than them. And so I said, you're not doing that again. You're not doing it again. Do not dress up, because you don't want to intimidate people, and then they try to steal your things. So don't dress up. Don't dress up. Okay, so you got your cart, you're going through the aisles, you're looking at the stuff that's there. Make sure you look at everything. Everyone's like, oh, let me just skim through these, and then you're missing like, a nice band tee, or you're missing like a nice pair of jeans that are your size and that fit you perfectly. You have to make sure you look at everything. It's individual items, so you could be skipping over something that is really important, and you're over here just being lazy. Like, this is a game. I have friends that I'll take them to the thrift store and we'll be like 10 minutes in, and I'm still looking at things and I'll just be standing there. I'm like, why are you standing there? And then be like, oh, you know, I'm just, I look at everything. And be like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Keep looking. Make sure you look at everything. You'll just thank me later. When you're looking at things and you see something that has like a little bit of potential, but you're not really sure yet, put it in your cart. There's been instances where I was like, I'm not sure if I like this, you know, I'll just put it back. And then I'm going through a thrift store and I'm like, wow, I really thought I should have kept that. And now I'm thinking about that the whole day, and now my day is ruined because that was a really nice piece and I just let it go. So put it in your cart even if you're not really sure if you like it or not, because when you're about to check out, be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't like this anymore, or I don't want this, I'm sorry. And then you feel better because you're like, at least I had it in my cart, at least I had it in my possession. That way no one can, you know, take it from me. And lastly, even if you think something isn't gonna fit you well, I would still buy it, because you can always cut it. You can always have someone like reconstruct it and like re-sew it in a way that you like it. You can always learn how to sew it and sew it yourself. You only pay like $2 for it. Just get it anyway, you know, and figure out how to make it fit your style. You can always sell it. You can always give it to somebody. Don't throw it out. You're not throwing it out. Please don't throw it out. Please don't throw it out. And that's really all. Hey, let me show you guys what I thrifted. This whole outfit is thrifted. I mean, besides this, I thrifted my ring. I thrifted this flannel. I thrifted this white shirt. And I thrifted these pants. And I did not wear this outfit on purpose. I'm just not thinking that. So that just tells you how much I thrift. It's a lifestyle. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later in my next video. We just gonna be looking fly. We just gonna be looking fly. Peace.